Dude, I got choked out 10 years ago that I think about sometimes when I'm lifting. I'll be tired and I'll think about a guy who caught me 10 years ago. I'm like, fuck!
Yeah,
and I'll just...
That's what's great about life, man.
Yeah.
Is I think about not being choked out, but I think about a lot of shit like that.
Yeah, little failures that just keep you pushing.
They grind on me like a motherfucker, man.
And that's what you were talking about earlier, too. It's like the mind has these reserves. Ooh. You can trick it and pull them out.
Yes.
These inspirational reserves like you did. When you guys were going through buds,
yes,
we just found that trigger, and then all of a sudden you're throwing that boat in the air.
The mind always has the tactical advantage over you. Why is that? It knows your fears. Yeah. It knows your insecurities. It knows where they're hiding.
You can't hide.
Can't hide from that motherfucker, man. That motherfucker has a tactical advantage on you, son. That's gonna get you, man. It's a beast.
That might be your best lesson, right? That your mind knows everything. You cannot hide from it, so don't ever try.
Don't try. You might as well go ahead and beat that motherfucker up. You gotta keep going at it.
That's also what you did in this book. You didn't try to like paint yourself in a glamorous or flattering way at any point in time. You were honest at every step of the way, which I think is just gigantic for people too, because you can tell when someone's stroking themselves or bullshitting themselves, and the message just won't come through.
Right.
But you come through in this book. You know, like who you are and what you became and how you became who you are and who you used to be and why you were the way you used to be. All that comes through. It's like there's no filter. This is just your thoughts, like what you remember about your life and what you think about right now. Just all comes out onto the pages.
Hardest thing I've done my entire life.
I'm imagining.
I have I don't know how many people buy this book. Then I walk up to people walk up to me. I'm like, what are you thinking about, motherfucker? Are you thinking about me peeing in the bed? No, you fucking ass. What are you thinking about?
Oh, that's hilarious. I know, right? Like you like.
What are you thinking about, man?
You open it up all.
Yeah, you know all about me. Hey, how about you, motherfucker? Tell me something about you.
That's what people love, right? When they know some shit about you and you don't know nothing about them.
I know nothing about nobody.
That's anonymous trolls.
That's it, man. And they get at me. They come.
Oh, there's a lot of those. But they're all doing that to themselves. They don't even understand. When you do that, you're doing it to yourself.
Right.
If you are attacking someone because you know that they have a weakness, but you're pretending you don't have one, you are attacking yourself. You are chipping away at your own personal sovereignty. You're chipping away at your own respect.
So true, man.
You can't respect yourself. You know you're a pussy. You're talking shit.
But that's what happened, though, Joe, to me. I started looking at people realizing I know something about you. Because they don't want to talk about it.
Right.
I already know it.
Yeah.
If you're talking shit about me, I know you're fucked up.
Yeah.
That's why all these cats that come out right now who don't like me or whatever, I'm like, really, man? That shit happened 30 fucking years ago, 15 years ago. You're still fucked up about that? Oh, man. I know something about you, brother. See, I get over everything. I'm good. It's water under the fucking bridge.
The grind.
It's the grind does that.
Squeezes it
That's
out.
it. You're not grinding hard enough. If you're worried about something that someone did to you years ago, you're being a pussy to yourself, man. You're not getting out there and squeezing that fucking soul out every day.
Yeah.
If you grind hard, man, I ain't got time to worry about your monkey ass. I ain't got time to worry about you, man. Because tomorrow, I got to go back to the grind. And tomorrow, I go back to the grind again and again and again and again. I don't have time to put you into the hate bank. There's no hate. It's all filtered out, man, through the grind. People don't get it. There's great joy in the grind. Great joy in the suffer. It totally cleanses your body out, man, of any kind of hate. Makes you grow up.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today is Sunday, December 9th, 2018. And welcome to another week in review.
You know, they say your attitude determines your latitude. Well, I'm high as a motherfucker, fly as a motherfucker. And still the motherfucker you love to hate, but can't, because you love what I make.
December 3rd, 2018.
Journalists, we have a special jail for journalists. You're stealing, right to jail. You're playing music too loud, right to jail, right away. You're driving too fast, jail. Slow, jail. You're charging too high prices for sweaters, glasses, you right to jail. You undercook fish, believe it or not, jail.
Yesterday, when I posted up my video, it got blocked.
Not today.
This affects everyone out there that even remotely wants to create anything. I mean, I get questions on it all the time. And so this Bit.tube thing is a solution. It's just a decentralized version of YouTube.
You a genius.
We are not afraid to... Are they subtitles? They are, aren't they? No. Well, what do I need subtitles for? Can't you understand what I'm saying?
Today is Tuesday, December 4th, 2018. And happy Taco Tuesday.
Now let me tell you what we found.
Oh my gosh.
110 emails.
It was not the best choice.
52 email chains.
It was a mistake.
Starting January 1st of 2019, he is going to open the biggest free trade zone in the world, all along the Mexico-US border. So literally, all the way from Baja California, all the way to the tippy bottom of Texas, that whole US-Mexico border is now going to be a free zone. And how the free zone is going to work, it's going to be 25 miles deep in. So imagine the US-Mexico border. Once you cross into Mexico, 25 miles deep into Mexico, it's still going to be a free zone, which is insane.
Dedicated to how I'm killing you. I'm rolling faster.
Today is Wednesday, November 5th, 2018.
But now the guy's got to come up with Paulie's money every week, no matter what. Business bad? Fuck you, pay me. Oh, you had a fire? Fuck you, pay me. Place got hit by lightning, huh? Fuck you, pay me. What if I get one of those TVs?
Nah, I'll be so... The euro is gonna fall before the dollar falls, and so on and so forth.
So speaking of exes, my old boyfriend came over late last night, and yada yada yada. Anyway, I'm really tired today.
Obey your master. Your life burns faster. Obey your master. Master puppet, I'm pulling your string.
I could see, you know, a global brain is evolving on the planet, involving humans, computers, communication devices, and we don't want this global brain to be controlled by a small elite. We want the global brain to be controlled in a decentralized way. So,
right. Welcome back. Today is Thursday, December 6th, 2018.
The American culture is really just
different groups battling to avoid last place, brother. If you're stuck here,
and
what you just raised was the other part of it.
But even you think about that idea of the ATM, they all fighting for that American dollar, which really isn't worth anything.
It's worth anything. It's paper, man.
And they've brainwashed us to think that it's about the American dream. It's about the race of being at the top of the social ladder in America, when really we're all in our financial system is set up to treat everyone like property.
Right.
From our birth certificates to everything.
You said back then that Facebook would always be free. Is that still your objective?
Senator, yes. There will always be a version of Facebook that is free.
Well, if so, how do you sustain a business model in which users don't pay for your service?
Senator, we run ads.
Today is Friday, December 7th, 2018. That's the beauty of what crypto is, that no matter what, they can't really stop you. You know what I mean? They can't. You know, they can, like, if they don't like you, they can stop your bank account, they can do whatever. But if they all of a sudden want you to, you know, want to stop your currency flow and you only have Bitcoin and shit like that, there's still ways around that. It's just like kind of like gold, you know what I mean? Where the only way they can get, you know, they can get that gold is if they take it off your dead prying hands.
If I knew what I knew now then I hope I wouldn't have made those mistakes. But I can't go back and change the past. I can only do what we think is the right thing going forward.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. I hope you guys are doing all right out there in crypto land. It was a pretty insane week, pretty intense weekend as well on all fronts. Pretty much throughout the week, you know, I've been getting all kinds of comments and people talking to me, like, and from all aspects, you know, people like, hey, so how's that Bitcoin? You know, like, it's doing great. Or other people, like, they have been around this space for a while, you know what I mean? Like, you know, they have bought, like, at, you know, 500, and they're freaking out, you know, and like, hey, Jose, hey, what do you think, you know, and like all kinds of shit. So, and then others like me, you know what I mean, which are just like, wow, this is happening, wow, this is crazy, you know, things like that. So, it's been a pretty crazy week. On top of all that, you know what I mean, we could talk about that all day long, but we already know where we're all stand on there. We just, you know, we have our heart, you know, we're you know, our heart's going like this, and we just want it to kind of stop. And we kind of already know, too, deep down inside, that none of this shit's going to stop until the end of the year. And it won't be till like January where we're going to start seeing an uptick and start recovering this whole market. And that's it. I mean, you know, we could talk about this till the cows come home. Bitch, I'm a cow. How's it going? All right, I'll be there in a minute. Shout out to you. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, it's just, you know, we're in the recovery process right now. And this is what, again, we've talked about this many, many times over. This is what separates the boys from the men. Boys to men. You know, the girls from the gals, the women, what have you, you know, whamming. All that shit, okay? Seriously, because right now, as I'm seeing the people that are just as hardcore as me, or pretty hardcore, and they're losing their shit, this is the moment, you know, we're already there, that's it. They've got us. They got everybody. They got the whole fucking thing, everything's shaken to its core, literally. Because it's funny, I've said this, you know, I've been saying this for a few weeks now, months, and it's funny because even though I was saying, oh yeah, we're getting close, like I knew we weren't even, you know, and all of a sudden now I know. I mean, everyone. I think I'm the only one that's staying positive because I'm like opposite guy, you know what I mean? When everyone's all happy and euphoric, I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? When everyone's all fucking sad and depressed, I'm the one that's like the fucking cheerleader. Get the fuck up, let's do this, we gotta get to work, stuff, you know? So, now, if anything, I feel extremely encouraged and extremely happy and extremely everything. Like, seriously, I was just going to look at the news real quick. You know, I was looking at the, you know, CoinDesk, CoinAction, you know, all these things real quick just to scour the news real quick. And there's a bunch of news. There's tons of news I could talk about. But, you know, the reality is that it doesn't really, you know, we can all scour for the news. I think you guys watch me for other things. And the point I'm making is that it's just a story of 2018. No matter how much good news, or no matter how much, you know, awesomeness, you know, we have, you know, down the pike, it's never reflecting in price. It's not reflecting in the markets. It's not reflecting in anything whatsoever. Yet, if you're just, you know, in the tech like I am, and a lot of you guys are, you know, meaning that I just want to push this whole fucking space forward no matter what, I'm like, man, wow, what a great fucking year. 2018 had to be probably the best year when it came to like the tech aspect, to like pushing this whole space forward, to making it more mainstream, to so many fucking things. And in fact, I think that later on, before the end of the month, I'm gonna do a video, you know, just kind of like, hey, our 2018 year in review, and I think we should go over all that, because honestly, I mean, if we really want to look at like all the tech and all the everything, all the news from 2018, man, it's been pretty incredible, pretty awesome, pretty exciting, really fucking exciting. And you know, let's just talk a little trade talk at the moment. You know, again, we were expecting the markets to crash in 2017. You know, we were expecting it to crash now, and you already know how that is. When everyone is expecting something, it doesn't happen. When no one is expecting it, that's when it happens. So that's what I think. I think people are just gonna eventually do what they did last year, kind of become complacent, like, it's not gonna happen, whatever, you know, all that stuff. And then about mid 2019, or, you know, a little deeper into 2019, meaning, you know, September, October, what have you, of next year, the house of cards is gonna start falling down. And again, it's just gonna be a correction. It's not gonna be the whole house of cards falling down. Now, I don't fucking know. Remember that. You know, you guys, it's just me and my fucking horse. You know, I get all my information from this guy, so take that with a grain of salt. But honestly, you know, I really don't know. I mean, if I'm just looking at like just economics and looking at the history of things or certain things, you know, I really do think that, you know, we could be going on till, you know, we might not even see a crash during Trump's fucking era. as much as we want them to destroy the system, as much as we want them to put, take away the central banks and put in our own thing and do all this shit, it might not happen at all. It really might not happen at all. Simply because, you know, I was talking to some guy that really does do the markets all the time and all that shit, and he was literally, you know, I asked him straight up, hey, what was the largest economic expansion that we've had in the U.S. or, you know, with the markets and shit like that? And I think he said like 13, 14 years. We still have a while to go. All right, and you know, right now we're number 2. You know, the longest expansion. I think we have more years to go because again, just looking at just the numbers and looking at everything, we have a while to go. No matter if we correct, we still got a ways to go up, like an up and up and up. We just do. But when I see things like that are happening, like in France, that are happening in other parts of Europe and the world, like that, I really do get encouraged into thinking like, wow, you know, the crash could be coming. The crash, you know, the whole correction could be right around the corner. But then again, when I see what's happening over there and I see nothing's happening over here, it also goes back to like the theory or what I was talking about or have been talking about for a while, where again, the dollar's not going to fall anytime soon, but the euro will. The European Union might not even exist, and so on and so forth. Remember, all these things take steps. When a lot of us look at history, we just look at it. We look at the book. We look at the thing, and we're looking at the time and the moment in time, and we're looking at it, and we're very far removed from that. And when we're reading the story, when we're looking at the history, when we're studying that, a lot of times we forget that we might be looking at a time period of 10 years and you know, just a historical perspective, and we're looking at it and we're reading through it, and it's like, oh, okay, boom, it just happened like that. But we got to realize that if we were living through that, that's 10 motherfucking years. That's 10, and it takes a while. And so that's the thing. I think right now, I think that we all as a collective are in the future, meaning that, you know, because of technology, social media, the YouTubes, everything, you know, we're all like, quick, and then we kind of like forget about the fact that we are not only building history, we're living through history. All this is literally going on right now, and yeah, we might be witnessing the death of the dollar. We might be witnessing like this humongous we're living through this, you know, humongous transition of wealth transfer. All these things are happening, but they take time. No matter how quick they happen, it still takes a minute. It still takes time. And that's the thing. We're in the shit right now. We're in the process. We're in the foxhole. We have a lot to go for. I mean, we have a lot to go through yet still. Okay? Seriously, it's not even, hasn't even started. Speaking of which, I haven't even started either. This weekend commemorates my 1-year anniversary as a YouTuber. Now, as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm editing my 1-year anniversary video, which I'm gonna load up tomorrow, Monday morning, because guess what? Tomorrow really is my 1-year anniversary. December 10th of 2017 was my first upload ever as a crypto YouTuber. I have been on YouTube for years, like 3+ years. But as a crypto YouTuber, actually, yeah, a little over 3 years. But as a crypto YouTuber, it's literally 1 year. And this weekend commemorates the moment in which my best friend, I'm gonna see if I can put a little video here real quick. My best friend, Abe fucking King, that motherfucker, my brother, my man, all right? Me and him go way back, all right? No homo, like, no, but seriously, he's my brother.
right, we ready? I'm feeling it. Do it. Okay, here we go. All right. Ah, fuck. Did I fuck it up already?
No.
Well, it didn't get any sizzle. I didn't have the pan hot enough. Did I fuck it up, Chef?
I think you did.
I did?
But you put like a good amount of
No. Fuck that, Chef. Never say never.
Wipe it down.
Oh, never. Fuck it up. Okay, alright. Don't fire me. Don't fire me. Don't fire me. Get me out of the grill. Get me out of that shit. I can't the camera. Thank God I'm not coming out to Boy George's restaurant.
Anyway, you have fired.
From another mother. But I mean, we have so much history and so much awesomeness together. We literally met in a kitchen a gazillion years ago, and you know, now both of our lives are so completely different from the moment that we met, yet we both have been pushing each other and all moments, you know what I mean, in order to get to where we are now. So this weekend, a year ago, my best buddy, which he happens to be a kickboxer and is like, he's so big he wouldn't even fit on screen right now, he's so tall, he kicked my ass, literally. We're rough dogs from the street. But just because I needed, you know, hey, I'm a hard-headed motherfucker, and I needed him to, hey, Jose, start getting to work, start making these YouTube videos, start talking, start spreading this news, and that was the kick in the ass that I needed, because I was in a really dark place at that moment in time. For a lot of you guys that know my story and my history and shit like that, up until that point, and if you don't, I'll be more than happy to talk about it. I always do. I talk about it a lot. But I was in a really down moment in my time. I had lost everything, literally, and I was beyond the rock bottom. I was under the rocks. I was under the dirt. I was like, you know, limestone. And that moment was what helped me, was a spark that I needed. That was what helped me get started again, you know, not only making YouTube videos, but just getting back on the fucking ball of life and so on and so forth. Even though I was already on there, but still, not at the speed and not at the rate that I wanted. And again, you know, me and him have been constantly pushing each other. He is like an amazing artist, an amazing influencer out there in LA. You know, he is a teacher at one of the greatest schools for tech in San Diego. He is, you know, he's an amazing human being. I mean, for real. And I love him to death. And again, I just always say thank you and love him, and you know, whatever. He's the one that came down to visit me and shit like that a few months ago. Regardless, shout out to him. Shout out to all of you guys that have been here from day one and come along this whole journey. Even people that just subscribed a couple days ago. All of you guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. And it's been an amazing ride. It hasn't even fucking started, guys. It hasn't even started, okay? Literally, tomorrow's the 1 year anniversary, so we're still not even a year in. This weekend was the weekend that my fucking buddy, my brother, my fucking angel in disguise, I don't even know how to say it, kicked my ass so fucking hard that it got me to start doing this shit again. And again, we're all different. We all get motivated differently. We all do things for different reasons, but my God, my fucking God. I mean, I'll never forget it. I'm one of those people that I just fucking move on with just about everything. But I really do feel that this date, this weekend, this everything is something that I'm going to be remembering for pretty much every day for the rest of my life type of shit, because it really is one of those turning points in my life, one of those few turning points that we all have in our lives. And I'll be forever grateful, not just to him, but to his family, to all of my fucking friends in LA, every single fucking one of you that has been here from day one and day two and day whatever the fuck it is you join me. Seriously, I mean, it's been such an amazing fucking ride. I was doing the calculations on how many videos I've done, seriously, in this year, and I've only had 50 days off, give or take. So out of 365 days of the year, I have made a video 315 days out of the year. That's pretty fucking awesome, guys. All right, and if you guys go back all the way from the beginning, which I'm gonna show you guys later in tomorrow's video, you'll see, man. I wasn't doing this shit with like fucking like Ty Lopez with a fucking Lambo and reading a book every day or none of that shit. No, no. I was living in a fucking room like this, lost everything. I had no hope, no nothing, but yet getting on YouTube, having a community, building everything I built was what helped me get not only from the limestone and out of the ground and back on top of the ground, but again, feet in the dirt, head in the clouds, right? Clouds and dirt. You know, I talk about this shit all the time. So it's all about the clouds and the fucking dirt. My fucking feet are implanted within the dirt, okay? I've fucking grown to this thing, and I've grown so tall that my heads are already in the fucking clouds. That kind of shit, okay? I'm like giant fucking redwood, and it's only been 1 fucking year. Exactly. Imagine what you guys can do. And I know a lot of you guys out there are doing a lot of awesome shit because of, again, a lot of us out there, you guys know who you are, Wrench Gang and so on. You motherfuckers that I met this summer, you know, we went through a lot of drama, a lot of awesomeness, a lot of craziness, and now look at you guys today where you guys are at. All of you guys have a fucking, your own YouTube channel. All of you guys have your own influence. All of you guys are making your own content. All of you guys are doing your own thing, and we're all working together and making something awesome together, and you know exactly what we're fucking making. And shout out to fucking Hugo out there that's kicking ass and making, and you know, what is it? He's here to fucking chew gum and kick ass, and he ran out of fucking gum. Hell yeah. And there's a lot of you guys out there that are just like him, and we're all working together, and we're all making awesomeness together, and holy shit, is fucking 2019 is gonna be a million times awesomer, because guess what? If we did all this shit during a bear market, imagine when we fucking keep doing it during a bull market. Exactly. All right, guys. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I hope you guys are having an amazing year. I hope you guys are enjoying your Christmas and everything's awesome. Thank you so much for joining me as always. Thank you to all my patrons out there. Thank you to all my supporters. Thank you for all the thumbs ups, the subscriptions, to everything. You guys are beyond amazing and crazy humbling. And all I got to say is don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please share. And guess what, guys? I'm going to see you motherfuckers tomorrow, bright and early, as always. Peace, and enjoy the video. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And I'll see you guys mañana, right? Yeah, I think that's Monday. It's tomorrow. You see, I was doing so good, and then I just fuck it up. God damn it, fuck it, stupid fuck.
You like that?